the Bucks and Damian Lillard sounded awesome. And then they're not playing good defense. And you go, okay, maybe get in a new coach, even though you gave that guy like 6 months to be a head coach. Let's go get a new coach. Let's go get Doc, the king of losing 3-1 leads in the playoffs. But he's a defensive guy, and we're having defensive problems, so let's bring him in. And then you go, they're 3-9 or 3-8 since he's been there, which I could see, kind of growing pains, getting a new coach and stuff, and kind of figuring it out. But then you start going, okay, what's the real issue here? They don't have any defensive players. So like why so why would their defense be good? They just have to score. They just have to be like the All-Star game and just score 200 points. I don't know. It seems to me that like the Bucks just switched out one issue for another, and it ended up just, even though it's a big name, it just ended up kind of leveling everything out, and they're going to be kind of in the same spot that they've been the last couple years. I don't know what your thoughts on that are.
Well, I don't think they're going to be in the same. I think they're going to be a step below where they were in the last couple of years because like you said, Doc, I watched him. I watched him with the Clippers, watched him with the Sixers. I don't know. I don't know. I think he's still living off them Boston days or whatever, and that reputation. But, and then like you said, you could get all, the coach, if you don't have the personnel to do what you need, your style, it ain't going to work anyway. So they don't have the defensive personnel to play defense. And like you said, I just think they were just trying to bring in a big name and a reputation and hopefully, he could try to put his philosophy out there and his scheme and stuff. And they might kind of, gravitate a little bit, but I don't see them. I don't see them making a big move.
You think they could trade for? I mean, they should have traded for Drew Holiday back. So I heard when they made that trade that he wasn't even something that was like a sticking point, but they put him in there to, I guess, to sweeten the deal. I mean, it was it was a bunch of different teams involved. So, but man, you let go your defensive dude, and then bring in an old offensive player. It seems like they're going to be in the.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I still think they can come out of the East, but it's going to be. They made it closer than it had to be.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a 3-9 start's not great. I mean, granted, if they come out of the break, and they're still playing the way they were before the break, they're in big trouble.
Yeah. And Doc is never going to get another job. He's going to get fired.
I don't know how he got this one. You have the record for the most up 3-1 in series and losing. That's not a good record to have.